What's going on YouTube? I have a deck profile for you today, and we're talking about Rengar Pride Stalker. So why Rengar? I played him at my most recent Nexus night, and he was so much fun. He's hella aggressive, he's quick, and he is just so insane to play. So I did manage to go undefeated. 2-1 to Pike, 2-0'd a Musty E, and then I 2-0'd a Vex. So super tough matchups, but we got it done. So yeah, we're going to be going into depth about Rengar. He reads, when you play a unit, give a unit +1 this turn. So doesn't necessarily have to be the unit that you do play. You can give another unit on the board +1. So that does come pretty handy because a lot of times I don't see it coming. But yeah, so that's our legend. We'll go into our battlefields. So game 1, we do run Star Spring. This is our strongest battlefield. Just being able to push a unit back with ambush during the opponent's turn is very clutch. So that's game 1, sorry. Game 2, we go Emperor's Dyers just to bounce our 2-drops back to hand or our ambush units back to hand and replay them. So that's game 2, and game 3 is Arena's Greatest. So if we happen to win game 1 and lose game 2, at least game 3 we do have that advantage of the extra point in going first. And like I said, we are very fast, so this does work in our favor a lot more than it does other decks. So those are our battlefields. For our runes, we're running 5 Fury runes and 7 body. So a lot of our ambush units are body, and our spells are mainly body. So that's why we've got a 7-5 split. Works pretty well for me. So yeah, chosen champion, Rengar Trevianta. This card is insane. Our best unit by far. He is automatic free of in any Rengar deck. Almost any orange deck, body deck is a free of Rengar found. So he reads ambush. I can be played to a battlefield where I can be played to a battlefield where there are enemy units. So being able to play him when your opponent is attacking a battlefield on turn 2 or turn 3, being able to threaten that is super strong. A lot of times your opponent won't even move into a battlefield because they fear this guy. Even if they do walk a enemy unit in there, it does give you that information that they might have something in hand to kind of deal with you. So that also plays to us. So yeah, he's automatic free of. Then we'll go on to our 2-drops here. So we do run 2 Gem Jammers. So this guy just gets us from battlefield to battlefield. Very handy game 2 and 3 where we don't have Star Spring, being able to gain cross. And he's also just a turn 1 play if we need a body. So 2 Gem Jammers, we're running 3 Infernos. Arguably the best 2-drop in Unleashed. 2 energy for pretty much 4 might attacking at reaction speed. So automatic free of, super strong. And 3 Faithfix. So this card is our go-to turn 1 play. If we can get it down turn 1, being able to pull a unit in. So you pull in their 2-drop, and then you play ambush unit, and you bounce back with Star Spring and get her back to base. Then you can do it again the next turn. Is insane. So this will piss a lot of people off. Pretty much a moving charm that you can use multiple times. So yeah, 3 of these. So we're running 8 2-drops just to try to guarantee ourselves a turn 1 play. For our 3-drops here, we got Grim Apothecary. 3 of these. It reads, when you play me, you may return a friendly unit at a battlefield to its owner's hand. So he's also ambush unit. Handy just to save like your units that are getting targeted by spells. Ambush him in, bounce them back to hand, and just save your Rengar Trevianta or your Nidalee or your Kai'Sa. So yeah, 3 of these, very handy. And next up, we got Nidalee. Nidalee, also, once again, one of our main units, reads, when I win combat, draw 1. So, don't need to conquer, not like Kai'Sa, you can just win combat, even when defending, and draw a card. Yeah, very good. The opponent gets a bit scared when they see you have 3 runes up, because she does threaten practically 5 might with your legend. So, yep, 3 of these. And a bit of juice we got is Pike. We're running 2 Pikes. So, Pike reads, you may pay Fury Rune as an initial cost to play me. When you play me, if you paid the additional cost, ready me and give me +2 this turn. So practically 5 might when you reveal him from hidden if you pay the power. He works really well with Star Spring, so you can play him, bounce back a unit, and also catch a lot of people off guard because they don't really expect to see him. A lot of times when I hide Pike, they're kind of questioning like, what do you have hidden? And they don't really expect 5 might to flip from the battlefield. So even having gaking helps a lot. So if you do manage to hold with him, you gake him to the battlefield next turn. Yeah, really clutch card, has won me a lot of games. So I'm running 2 Pikes at the moment. I'm also running 2 Nexus Hopefuls just for some bodies in your base. 2 drop for 4 might, can't complain. One of the most popular cards in Fury. Speaking of popular cards in Fury, free casters. If you don't have casters, you can swap them out for maybe Rengar Pouncing, I think, because I don't have any in the main deck, but free caster survivors, or free Kianas. You can also do free Kianas. But yeah, so caster survivor, when I conquer draw one of the strongest Fury cards in the game, staple in pretty much all Fury decks. But yeah, we're running 3 of those. We're also running 2 Jins. So Jin is a bit of tech that I added, and it reads, when I move, add 1 energy and 1 power. He also has deflect and ganking, but where Jin comes super clutches when you work him in with Star Spring. So a lot of game 1 play is get Jin down as early as you can, move him to Star Spring, you generate an energy and a power, and then you're able to play Punch first for just like a power. Or you're able to play Rengar for 4 energy, Nidalee for just 2 energy. Playing Nidalee for 2 energy is correct, right? And then if you do play a unit to the battlefield, and then you bounce him back, that's another energy and another power. So the amount of value you get from just him alone is insane. So yeah, we're running 12. Super good in game 1 with Star Spring. Game 2, you can start him out. But yeah, so he's very underrated. Very underrated, I'd say that. So I'm enjoying him at the moment. So there's 12 Jins in the deck. We're also running 2 Bryn Here's. Everyone knows what Bryn Here does. You play him, your opponents can't play cards for the turn. Super good if you're trying to push for the win. If you're at 6 points and you just play Bryn Here, then you just go on offense and pretty much make your opponent waste all their reaction spells. But even better is with our signature spell here, Thrill of the Hunt. So automatic free of, one of the best signature spells in the game. So being able to banish a friendly unit and then play it to any battlefield at reaction speed is correct. And it works well with Bryn here if you can play him on your opponent's turn. So if you're able to play Bryn here on your opponent's turn and pretty much cancel them from having a turn, it is insane. If your opponent does run like sprites or temporary units, the LeBlanc or Lilia or anyone that has like a trigger during the beginning phase and you react with Thrill of the Hunt, flash your Bryn here to a battlefield, and then if they don't have an answer to it, they just can't. They just skip their turn pretty much. They can't really do anything. And then you get a conquer and a hold, and then yeah, so that does thread in game a lot of the time. So yeah, 3 Thrill of the Hunts, 2 Bryn here. We run Sabotage just for some hand knowledge. We do run 2 Punch first. These are handy just to get over big might units. We run 2 Repulses. These are good into stun decks. So greens are running stuns. Purples with removal spells, or even blue. Blue does target a lot of your units, so handy. We run 2 challenges to just pick off backline units that are hiding in base, you know, Karthus or like a Vex sitting at a battlefield. So 2 challenges for that, and then 2 Fresh Beans. These are kind of our draw power. So Fresh Beans, Kai'Sa, and Nidalee are kind of our only ways to draw cards. So there's not much draw in red and orange. But yeah, Fresh Beans just allows us to draw a card whenever we play a unit during a showdown, which is almost every turn. So does come in pretty clutch. So 2 of these, if you can get them both down, you're laughing. So that's the main deck. That's the main deck right there. For our sideboard, we do run 2 Unyielding Spirits. So these are just good against Aurora, pretty much, or removal decks. So against Elder Dragon, or anyone running Kai'Sa Ezreal with a lot of removal spells. 2 of those in the side, and I do run 2 Rengar Pouncings in the sideboard at the moment. These are pretty much for game 2. Once if you do happen to slide out Jin, I just swap them out for Rengar. 3 and 1 for 6 might attacking a battlefield. Yeah, clutch. So 2 of those inside. We do run 2 Thermo Beams, these are for heavy gear decks. Azir, who else? I really played a bit of gear. Jax, Fiora. Also can be used against, Fiora and Aurora. Sorry. Can be used for pretty much clearing gear. So we don't really run much gear besides Fresh Beans, so we don't mind that too much. And 2 Archons for Aurora, or once again, heavy gear decks. So yeah, that's the deck, guys. It is a super fun deck. It is a lot of fun. It is very fast and it is very aggressive. So I do recommend you guys trying it out, whether it's online or at your Nexus nights. Let us know. Let us know if you do try it out. Let us know how it goes, what you think of the deck. I will be updating it as we go. If I do change anything, I will maybe make another video and just update it along as we go. But I'm really happy with the final deck I have at the moment. It is super strong. Like I said, I went undefeated in my most recent Nexus night. The one I played beforehand, I went 2-1. I just got the 1 loss against an Aurora, which was very tough to play against. But it is a very strong deck. So I recommend giving it a go. Let us know what you guys think, how you do go if you do play it, and if you guys any cards you do recommend I should try in the deck, let me know. Let me know in the comments if there's any cards you think there's some tech that I'm missing out that I could use. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it, and until next time, see you then.